Hey guys, how's it going? It's Shasan here. Welcome to my video of what I thought about the Battlefield 2042 beta. I didn't get early access. I actually ended up playing the last day, unfortunately, but actually I think I played the last 2 days of the game being out. I did enjoy it. It was fun. It was exactly what I expected from a Battlefield beta. If you guys did play the betas in the past, you already know what I'm talking about. They're usually extremely glitchy, and as you can see here, this is one of my favorite clips. So. Someone actually tries to drop shot me by jumping off the roof, and as you can see, he goes underneath the map and then pops back up and takes care of me like Danny Phantom basically. But yeah, that's what the Battlefield betas are notorious for. They're fairly huge maps with a lot of stuff going on. So, and they did say that this beta was actually 2 months further back from when they released it, as in they've gotten a lot more done to the game. Actually, the graphics were amazing. I was playing it on 4K on my PS5, and this video is in 4K as well. If you guys don't see it in the 4K option yet, that means YouTube's still rendering it. So if you want to come back and watch it later, that's fine, but you will be able to watch it in 4K. But regardless, what I'm actually gonna do is sorry guys, like some of the clips do have audio, and then some of them don't have audio, as you can see here. So unfortunately, like, the audio kind of fell off mid recording because I didn't have the settings on correctly. But I did get that fixed, so going forward that shouldn't be an issue. There was a lot of screen tearing, and then there were like these flashing white screens that kept happening. That God forbid you're playing this game and you have epilepsy. I think they did give you like a seizure and epilepsy warning at the beginning of the game, but that's the one thing you got to be careful of when you're playing betas. The other thing, it took me a long time to adjust my aim. Like I said, I did play Battlefield before. I played from Battlefield 3 onward, like regularly. I did play Battlefield Bad Company 2 for a little bit, but not much. But I did play 3, 4, 1, 5, and I think that's all of them. Yeah, I think I played all of them besides the original Battlefield Bad Company. And I did enjoy them. They're great games. I like the fact that it's a little bit more realistic than Call of Duty. I'm not gonna say it's extremely realistic, but it is what it is, and it's a lot of fun as well. So I did use every class, I believe, and I used every character as well. My favorite gun was by far the M5A3. As you can see, I just used a sniper in the last clip. On this clip, I'm using the LMG that I ended up picking up because I kept running out of ammo. But the great thing about the LMGs and the M5A1 is there's close to no recoil. As in, if you can just hold your gun down for a little bit, you can get people from pretty far distances. As you guys can see, the clips at the beginning of the game, my shot's a little bit more on point because I did adjust the settings a little bit. My friend Riz found like the most close to Call of Duty settings as he could, and he told me, so I ended up switching them out, and it did help out a lot. So with the M5A1, I was dropping to like 20 to 30 kills per game, which was pretty good because it's pretty good long range, it's pretty good close range. You just gotta, you just can't compete with the snipers that are far away. But other than that, to the LMGs and the other assault rifle, the AK-12, I believe, the M5 holds up pretty well, especially when it comes to long distances. The only issue with the LMG that, it's the same issue in every game, is the fact that it does slow down your movement, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So as you can see here, I pick up the AK-12. This was my first time, I believe, using the gun, and this slide canceling animation is like a lifesaver. I've gotten out of so many like situations with that movement. But the only issue with the movement is, this is my first time using it, so I'm trying to adjust to the recoil. But this gun's great too. Close range, it's phenomenal. It's just long range, you gotta be able to hold it down basically. But where was I? The slide canceling works great. The only issue you have that I would say you have with the sliding is the fact that you can't, like, sometimes it'll just put you straight into prone. So whereas there's sometimes where I'm trying to like maybe across the street here to the other side to where D is, and I'll be mid slide, and instead of sliding, I'll just end up like laying down flat on the ground, and then I'll get shot by a tank or a sniper or something. But I'm sure they'll find a way to work around that. My biggest issue with the game, 110% would make this game a million times better, is if they ended up actually nerfing the helicopters. I mean, these helicopters, as you can see here, I mean, I don't think it ends up killing me here, but these things are ridiculously overpowered. I remember like an hour into the game, I was so fed up with the helicopters that I was like, you know what? I'm gonna run a launcher, and I ended up running the launcher. It's useless against helicopters. I think I shot like 15 launchers, and the launcher doesn't automatically aim in, so you gotta wait for the helicopter to somewhat get close, or you gotta pre-fire it, and kind of guess where it's gonna be. But regardless, it's pretty much useless. I mean, I out of 15 shots, I only hit one. A lot of them went close, but the hit registration is still a little bit off as well. And then there's the missile, which locks on to the target, and I shot at least 20, maybe 25 of those. And the most outrageous thing is the helicopters have unlimited flares. And by the time you shoot a lock-on missile at it and then, throw that one away and grab another one, they already have more flares. So it's like close to impossible to get that helicopter down unless the driver, doesn't know how to hit the flares. But if you are like a tenured pilot in Battlefield and you know what you're doing, I mean, it's just not fair. I mean, there were games that we lost just because there was no ground support. It was just all air support. It was like my team versus helicopters, and that was it. And nobody could take it down, even if we shot 2 or 3 missiles at it, because they had unlimited flares. So we're playing like, the games are fairly long, so we're playing like 20 to 30 minutes of just, humans versus helicopters, and it's like close to impossible. I've like shot drivers out of cars in this game. I've shot drivers out of, turrets and stuff, but it's like close to impossible to shoot somebody out of the helicopter, in my opinion. I haven't seen it done yet. I'm sure there are people out there that have done it, but I'm sure it's not a common occurrence. But other than that, guys, this is the end of the gameplay. I let you guys know what I liked about the game, what I didn't like about the game, and hopefully, they fixed a lot of these issues prior to release. I believe it comes out within a month, so I'm looking forward to that. Let me know what you guys thought of the beta. Let me know what you guys think about the game, what you're most excited about, and what you weren't happy with during the beta. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.